Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of If You Know You Know the podcast with your favorite girl, Brat. As always, if you are not following me on every single platform, what is you doing, baby? Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, all 5, 1, whatever. Just follow, like, subscribe, comment, share, repost, all of the things for your girl. But quick recap of the week. If y'all haven't noticed on that close-up shot, your girl's back in braces. I'm back in braces. Top row only. And no, I'm not showing y'all, but top row only. For now, getting bottom row. Because one thing about your girl, baby, we don't play by the teeth. As soon as I saw the gap opening, braces, please. Could have went for Invisalign, but I don't know. Something about Invisalign just don't do it for me. And I'm cute with braces or without, so it's whatever. So, but
she also had her black ass in my office
and did it
complaining
because I know you, so I gotta act the ass.
She was acting the fool.
She was getting on my.
I was on time.
She gonna say she was on time.
I was early.
She was.
I seen.
But I was taking her X-rays, and she was like, "I'm gonna need y'all to take some money and invest in the thing that go around your head." I said, "Baby, we have that."
Yeah.
I'm not taking that.
She wanted to take these individual X-rays of my teeth
because that's my job,
and I love that for you. And thank you because you did a bomb ass job.
I know. Thank you.
You did a bomb ass job. Shout out to Ring.
Yeah, don't come
and
to
Dr.
me,
Patterson. Baby, I see you.
Oh, not
Dr. Patterson, I'm gonna see you. But yeah, for those, highly recommend. Because mouth care,
them toofuses,
them teethuses, you don't want to be looking like Jerome out here. Make sure y'all going to the dentist. Make sure if y'all need braces and Invisalign, any type of like correction to the structure of your mouth, do that because it's really important. We're not getting younger, baby. We're getting older, and as we get older, shit shifts and changes.
Yes.
So.
But real quick, coming from me,
you can go from nice to Shamar.
Yes, this is why we need to do her.
You don't want to do that.
I should do a dental. Yeah, I should do a dental pod. But coming from me, before you go and get corrective things and cosmetic changes, make sure that the preventative things are taken care of first.
Don't try to get no veneers over top of no cavities and gingivitis.
Thank you.
Don't do that. That's not
no
cute. Or
perio. Because a lot of y'all got perio. Y'all got shit in the back of y'all teeth. And y'all be acting like y'all don't feel it, taste it, smell it, nothing. It be in everybody's face.
Taste it is crazy.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Side tooth epidemic. Everything is so insane. Crazy.
Yeah.
Don't come to me though.
Get your dental care, mouth care. Get it down pat because
before you buy that designer belt or them shoes.
And it's very like it's not a focus. I feel like, especially in our community, like the Black community, just because your smile look, pretty from the front, don't mean that everything copacetic
in the back. Exactly.
Everything
and a lot of health issues also stem from
your
teeth
from
not
your
being
teeth.
right.
Yep.
So
yes,
that
sir.
Shit goes into your bloodstream. All of that.
All the things. All the things. We're gonna bring Remo and have us a mouth care episode because baby.
Yeah, we gotta keep on telling her to do it so she can do it.
So she hold her accountable, y'all.
I already have stuff I'm doing. Leave me alone.
No. She coming on episode for dinner.
She told me that we started RCC. She told me no.
Oh damn.
Times, so.
Well, baby, that was a little.
Yeah,
it's time to hold.
Down.
We're gonna talk about that off the air.
Anyway, it's about you, baby.
As always, we're gonna have us a little drinky drink.
And it's good. What is it called?
This is called the Eagles Teeny. Now, I don't be in my comments about the color, baby. I got as close to green as I can get.
Yeah.
Y'all know I don't record same day that my episodes drop. So today is Saturday, February 8th. Tomorrow's February 9th. The Super Bowl. The Eagles are playing.
Go Birds!
Baby, we're only, if you ain't bleeding green, scroll to the next thing.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, you can stay. Just watch. Don't comment. Just watch. But Eagles Teeny.
I also think this is my first drink back with you on the show.
About time, baby.
For sure.
Cause those diet white Zinfandels wasn't it. It just wasn't. No shade. But whatever y'all got, water, juice, liquor, wine. Cheers.
Cheers. Tink, tink.
Cheers.
You already had that one down here.
Baby, them Eagles gonna win. Cause baby, I ate down on this.
Simply because you ate on the drink, they're gonna eat.
Baby, they're gonna eat on the field.
Love that.
We gotta put that in the
Rolodex. Words.
Baby,
find them.
I couldn't. I was still
still getting a remnant.
Still, it was lingering on the top.
Too much teeny.
It's a party on my palate.
I was about to say it's a party in my mouth. Leave it to you. We're not going back. We're not going to the gutter this time.
What kind of party?
We like a little party.
Flavors.
I like a little party tip. Look, I like a little party tip. But this episode, for those that don't know, this is the last episode of season 1. 25 episodes. I feel like was really, really good for season 1. Thank you to Court and Rima, my producers in the back, because I feel like season 1 was a good one.
I think so. We found our footing.
We definitely found our footing.
Better, yeah.
And we're just going to get better and grow from here. I feel like I started off a little ratchet. A little ratchet. But, life happened and it's brought me to this place. And I love this place.
A lot of growth.
Adjustment.
A lot of growth.
Not change.
Adjustments.
Okay.
I like that.
And I definitely said that adjust where necessary, pivot where necessary. Go back and listen to all the episodes and watch. If you're a watcher, put your what?
Your
peepers on.
Thank you. And if you're a listener, put your what?
Ear peepers on.
Thank you. So yeah, go back and catch up. Y'all got a good, I'm gonna say maybe 2-3 weeks until season 2. Fucking braces. Season 2. So go watch, catch up, make sure y'all ready.
Yes.
For season 2.
We locked in.
Because we're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna some structure. And I'm coming back with a vengeance, baby.
Yes.
A vengeance.
Also, if you want to be a part of the guest
Thank
list,
you.
We're
Took
going
the words
to,
out of my mouth.
We're going to be doing that too.
Yes.
Getting guests on deck and making sure that the dates are solidified. If you have to change anything, just try to keep it professional.
Please and thank you. That's all I ask. I will be putting up a post on the If You Know You Know the podcast page about any potential guests. So if you would like to be a guest, make sure you comment on that post. DM me if you got my number personally. Text me, call me, all of the things. Because I'm booking for March currently. Shout out to all my previous guests, all my previous viewers.
Mostly men. Yes.
The only women you had.
Y'all
we get some ladies in this bitch.
Y'all are not going to cook me for the men because I'm sorry, I don't have a wide variety of female friends. But those that are my friends and those that aren't my friends, don't be afraid to message me, DM me, because we can become friends. Come on the show. We're going to chop it up and we're going to have a time. And we're going to drink. So maybe we're going to be besties by the end of the show. But yeah, make sure y'all are following the page first because you're not going to see the post if you're not following. So make sure you're following the page and make sure you comment on the post or DM me if you want to be a guest. I'm accepting all folks. So every shape, color, all of the things. All of the things. But I kind of wanted to close this season out just on a positive note, not saying I'll be negative, but on a inspiring, motivational, because y'all know your girl's still on the journey, still journeying. So I just wanted to give y'all a little piece of it, if y'all allow me. So I saw this video on Instagram, of course, because baby, Instagram, I don't know if it's just me, but music be hitting shit on the nails on the head sometimes. Baby, the posts that just be popping up, I feel like the phone just be knowing. Because I be like, oh damn, that made sense. But
you in my business?
Okay, because Siri, I don't even talk to you. I'm sorry. I was just joking. Sometimes I do. But let me play this video.
What nobody talks about in adulthood is accepting the fact that some things are not meant for you either at this time or it wasn't meant for you at all. It's hard to let go of the plans that you made before becoming an adult. And it's hard because you don't know how to accept change. You don't know how to welcome the person that you're becoming and letting go of the person that you was. And it's hard for me right now to accept the fact that my plan was to be married, have kids, have a career before I turn 29 and I'm 27.
What?
I ain't got to look a kid. I ain't got to be some man. I don't even have the seat in career. And it's messing with me so bad because it's if I didn't have it when I planned it, Will I ever get it? And then I'm thinking to myself, maybe some things that I want, that I had planned, are not in my cards, or not for me. And that is something I'm struggling to accept right now.
Wow. She unpacked a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how long reels are, but that was a lot. Yeah. But I definitely understand where she's coming from. Like I can definitely resonate with that. Me personally, like, she spoke on career, kids, husband. Husband was never in my plans, like, ever. Children, I always said if I didn't have kids by 28, baby, I wasn't having them. And career, when I was younger, I wanted to be one thing. You know what I mean? I wanted to be a judge when I was younger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wanted to be a judge. Crazy. And that, I didn't even touch that career path at all. Like, at all. My kids came when I was 19 and 22. No. Yeah, 19 and 22, I think it was. Or 19 and 21. I'm sorry, 21. 19 and 21. I got married when I was 21. Again, all of which, yes, I said kids before 28. Did I expect them at 19 and 21?
No.
Did I expect to be married at 21? No. But I always say, I commend, my children's father for wanting to step up and be a father. Granted, he could be a father and not being my husband, but he also just didn't want to make me a statistic. And I thoroughly appreciate that. And it's nothing against people or women who are statistics, because I fucking hate that word. Like, our kids, shit happens. You know what I mean? Like, we cannot predict the future. We can plan, absolutely. You can want, absolutely. But baby, we ain't got no control over that shit for real. Like, even if I was to step onto the career path of a judge, who's to say I was gonna be a judge?
Right.
Because that may not be in my cards, as she said. And me, I'm a believer in the fact of, we are just characters living out the books that the man upstairs wrote already. So good, bad, ugly, indifferent, happy, sad is in our books. Like, we can't change that shit. I wish we could to the end, but we can't. Yeah. Even things as devastating as death. Everybody deals with death, but nobody wants to, you know what I mean? But it's in our book. Even starting this podcast was in my book.
Right.
Becoming friends with y'all in my book, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I understand where she's coming from as an adult, because we want, I don't want to say like these perfect lives, but we want the lives that we want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want the men that we want. We want the children. Some people want the children, the white picket fence, the dog, the big house, but who really has control over that?
I always go back to this saying or this quote, because I'm not a big planner. Like, I've learned to plan because other people around me are planners, but I'm usually not a planner type of person. I just go with the flow. And there's the quote, you want to make God laugh, tell him what you have planned. Because definitely he already has a plan.
For everybody.
And you were wondering why there's like a monkey wrench thrown, or you're having to pivot, is because that's, like you said, not a part of God's plan for you.
The ultimate plan.
Like, you can have a little, he gonna give you a little say so, like, live your life.
You want to color your hair? Go ahead, that's cute.
Yeah. little minute things.
Okay.
But you don't have it all figured out. Like,
and you never will.
You never will.
But you also have to accept it, and that is a hard pill to fucking swallow. Like, it's a very hard pill with no water.
Yeah, for my controlling friends, I feel for you guys.
I feel for y'all.
Because y'all try to control every aspect of your life, baby, and be getting turned every which way but loose, because, baby, it's not going that way.
Okay? And I like to be in control of my life, too. But, like you said, shit be like, you funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, I find myself getting, like, frustrated, because I'm just like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, I did everything. Why is this not the result? You know what I mean? But you win some, you lose some. At the end of the day, you live to fight another battle. Like, you live. Like, you live to fight another battle.
Shout out to Pops.
In the words, okay, shout out to Pops. Shout out to Pops. But I mean, y'all couldn't see the video, but she was like crying. She was like tearing up and shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, just thinking about, my life and how things have changed over the last 35. I'm 35, but I can't say 35 years because I've only been an adult for what they consider 18 an adult now or 21. Whatever.
Nowadays it's looking like 18.
Oh.
But you're still a teenager.
Teenager.
So
teen is still behind your name.
I would say 21.
21, okay.
Yeah.
From 21 to 35, damn near 36. Baby.
Yeah.
Baby. And just from 17 to 21. Those were like the most crucial, I'll say, years of my life, because 17 graduated from high school, went to college, bust out in tears because baby, that was my first time really leaving my mama. 19, got pregnant with my first baby, lost my first baby. Rest in peace to Sanaya. Then I found out I was pregnant with my second baby, had her, was not happy the entire time because I just thought it was going to be the same like traumatic experience. Right. Yeah. So I couldn't be happy when I was pregnant, like at all. Even
she's your rainbow baby.
She's my rainbow baby. Up until the point that I had her, even in the hospital. Granted, I was doing all the things, but I was just like,
you're always on edge.
Always.
Yeah.
So up until the day it was time to take her home. I'm like, oh,
you still here? You okay?
She, like, I could take her. Like, we go home. And I was like super, super like
tense
and just like overprotective of her. I didn't go back to work till she was damn near 9 months.
Wow.
Nobody could watch her. Nobody could do nothing. Give me baby.
Yeah.
Mine. And now she damn near 15. Like 15 and thriving. With a 3.8 at Girls High.
Period.
Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my Maddie. And then I got married when she was 3 months. Like literally the day after I turned 21. She was 3 months old. She was at our wedding. And then the week before she turned 1,
Pop goes
the weasel.
Surprise.
You know, I was 5 months pregnant with her sister.
5 months?
5 months, bitch.
Oh, hell no.
5 months. I was 18 weeks. Damn near 20. Damn near 20 weeks, which is 5 months. But
were you still getting the
I always been like an irregular person, so yeah.
So I'm like, girl, 5 months.
5 months. Literally the week before she turned 1. Her birthday party and all.
Wow.
I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Who?
You was where? With who? Like, yeah, you gotta be lying, sis. Clean. Erase all that shit. I ain't playing with you, Peggy.
Hello?
Like,
delete
all that shit. Yeah.
Peggy.
I was like, so I was at her first birthday party, like
a balloon.
I was flat as a board. But in my head, I was like, do people like literally how Joan used to talk to herself? I'm like, do people know that I'm pregnant? Like, do I have a stomach? Oh my God, am I moving? Like, all the things were like, my brain was just doing this.
Don't say that again.
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We got it.
All the things were just like rushing through my brain.
I'll believe it.
Rushing through my brain. And then the day after, I was like, Mom, I'm pregnant. Right. And she was like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm 5 months having a girl. She like, now what now? Wait a minute. I'm like, baby, I just found out a week ago. Don't kill me.
About a week ago.
So when remember that show they used to come on Lifetime? I didn't know I was pregnant. That's the whole thing. No, I don't know. I couldn't watch it before. You ain't never watched it?
No, I was watching Snapped. Sorry.
It explains a lot.
That's why I had no baby.
That explains a lot. That's wild. But it's a real thing. You know, granted, I couldn't have went to 9 months, not knowing.
No.
Yeah.
But 5, yeah, I was still flat. But after that, baby, bloop, I said, oh, you knew what you was doing. And that's why she's my bad child.
Yeah.
She's my bad one.
I was up there listening to their little exchange. She the one.
She's the one, baby.
She's actually quite funny, though. I like her. And she laughed at my little joke. I love when people laugh at my jokes. They all right with me.
Did you see my face, though?
Yeah, I did. I was trying not to look at you. You're giving that mom stare.
That mama stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just turned it on.
I feel like I'm getting a cold, y'all.
Oh no! Well, let's wrap this up.
My nose was a little wet.
I thought I was getting a cold earlier this week, though.
But it might just be my allergies.
Probably.
It might be them fucking dogs.
Could be that too.
Y'all.
Oh yeah, life update.
Let me give y'all a quick life update. So y'all know I lost 6. Rest in peace. I got him cremated. He's sitting upstairs in his little spot, perched up, all cute.
Period.
But my crazy ass.
Impulse.
This did you say? Yeah, impulse.
Leo shit.
Went to breakfast with the girls, with the kids, and I was like, oh, let me go on PetSmart. Forgetting that PetSmart has everyday adoptions. So I said, mosey my little happy ass on back to everyday adoptions. And I saw the cutest. It was a lot of cute puppies in there. But I saw the cutest little puppies. And I said,
yeah, not one, but two.
Two. I saw one first. I only saw the one. And I was like, let's take her out and play with her. We take her out, we play with her. And the lady comes and says, oh, the other family they said they're going to think about it with her sister. I said, oh, she got a sister? Bring her in. Bad fucking idea.
They're so fucking cute, though.
They are.
So I walked away with 2 puppies. 2. Not one, but 2. Two girls.
Insane.
2 girls.
At the same damn
Those
time.
girls.
At the same damn time. They are super sweet. Love them down.
They are nice.
They are
I
super
did pet
sweet.
both of them. They are nice.
This not potty training. This housebreaking. Ooh, it's not for the weak. They've officially been here for 5 days, and they're doing really, really well. I will say that.
They are
really,
comfortable.
really well. One is doing better than the other.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no names, but one is doing better than the other. Name wise, right now their names are Luna and Nova. I've been playing with names.
I like those names.
For a minute.
Keep those.
The girls wanted to name them Blair and Bailey, and I was like, baby, that's too many B's. Brittany, Blair, Bailey? No. And then we were playing around with Ebony and Ivory because I do like those too, like the song. But we'll see. They might just end up being Luna Ivory or Ivory Luna and Ebony Nova or Nova Ebony. They might just get a full first, middle, and last.
Sound like porn star names.
No,
Porn star is crazy.
Sure, I was like, wait, I think I know that girl.
Especially Ebony.
No. I was like, let me look at my
Saying the dog. Okay, hello. Saying the dog say porn star names is crazy.
No,
You might want to pick different.
Might want to switch it up.
Yeah.
But I don't know what breed they are. The little paper said mixed breed up to 44 pounds. And I said, now what now?
44 pounds.
Because baby 6 was 22. So you're talking about double 6?
Double.
And 2 of them? Oh, baby.
They about to be big.
They about to be big. They gonna have to get in the trunk of the car. Baby, y'all can't get in the back seat. Get in the trunk. For those of y'all that have the bigger dogs, jump in the comments, baby. I need pointers. Because I don't know what to do.
When you were at the PetSmart, did you see any turtles? Because I've been wanting a turtle for my entire life.
Yes, they had fish. They had turtles.
I never had a turtle, and I have his name. Everything.
Wait, what was Martin's turtle name? Snap. What was his name?
Was it Snappy?
I think it was Snappy. I think it was Snappy. Don't kill Snappy. Don't put Snappy in no box without no holes.
Yeah,
like Cole did.
My turtle name would be Crush.
Oh, from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
You totally rock. I like him. Yeah. And I like Swerve. Yeah. Dude. He was little. He was a baby though. Wow. Yeah. And baby, he was old.
He was.
Crush was old.
Crush was old as hell. But he's my favorite.
But yeah, they had that. My kids gonna say, can we get a bearded dragon? Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, a bearded dragon.
Baby, please. Baby, please. No. Y'all will get these puppies and get the fuck out my face.
They're trying to have you living in the zoo.
In the zoo? Baby, do I look like Old McDonald? No.
Because he had a farm.
He had a farm.
All right.
Do I look like Old McDonald? No.
Oink.
Oink is crazy.
Everywhere, oink, oink.
No.
Everywhere.
The most you gonna get is a roof. That's it. A roof. Because, baby, I don't do all them other. That's like asking me, can I get a gerbil? No. That's a big ass
gerbil is crazy.
That's a big ass.
You could have said a hamster.
What's the difference?
I was about to say the same thing. What's the difference?
It's giving rodents.
It's giving mouse.
Yuck.
It's giving giant mouse and little mouse. Like, no.
Little beach, big beach. Okay.
I mean, they all giving mouse to me.
I don't know what the difference is. Don't look at me.
Okay, good.
Shit.
Mouse.
Rat.
Like ferrets, gerbils, hamsters, guinea pigs.
Oh, guinea pigs.
Them the big mice. Them the big. That's the big ones.
Pigs not gerbils?
They all different, baby. They all different.
Too many variables. Sorry.
Too many
I don't like
species.
it.
Sorry.
I don't even like squirrels.
Ooh, no.
Fuck, I don't want to.
I almost hit one the other day. I said, "Oh my Lord."
The horrible creatures.
No.
He hate a squirrel.
I hate no squirrel. That's God's creatures. I'm not doing that. I just drove a little slow.
So was the gerbil. It's God's creatures.
He don't gotta come here though. He don't have to
$1 a day you can feed a gerbil.
He don't have to live here. I'll feed him for $1 a day, just not in this house, not in this residence. No. If y'all have them, kudos to y'all. But leave them over there, baby. I'm a dog mom and a dog mom only.
So you dated me with a gerbil?
Would I date a man with a gerbil? Long as it don't touch me, like I'm cool.
Or a ferret running around the house. If
it's running around, lock him up before I get there. Sorry.
What's that movie where they had a ferret?
They blind, aren't they?
Oh, but that's it's a lick.
Ben Stiller was in it, wasn't he? We had a ferret.
Somehow Mary?
I don't know, because baby, I don't.
Yes,
it was.
She did the slick.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, Cameron Diaz.
You can have whatever animals you like. Just lock them up before I get there. Sorry. I like cats, but some cats are too playful for me. Like one of my old coworkers, I used to go to her house. I went to her house a couple times. And baby, when I saw that cat on the counter, I said, I'm done.
Counter?
Oh yeah, when the counter is wild.
I'm done.
What's too okay.
I'm done.
Give it National Geographic.
Meerkat Manor.
Mancoon. What are we talking about?
No, that cat was bad. It used to like army crawl up the back of the couch and just your cat's about to be outside, bitch. Because I'm about to fling it outside. First of all, a cat on the counter is
crazy.
Nasty.
The top
There's nothing
is
even on there, babes.
They can't see that? Or what could they?
Is it something in
Maybe
no.
That's what he was
it's
saying.
over here, baby.
Oh, sorry.
That's the one I had.
Pass me the champagne. Pass me the hookah. Not the hookah, but the champagne. Yeah, but shout out to y'all animals. Love that for y'all. But we are going to love on these puppy babies.
And love on yourself.
And baby, I was getting there.
I'm sorry.
One moment. I needed
I love a good little sip.
I had to get my champagne together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna love on these animals, but I'm also gonna love on who?
Me.
Myself. Because a part of this thing we call life is loving on you first. Pouring into you first. Don't
take your time, baby.
I'm gonna take my time. Don't not belittle, but don't bring yourself down for others. And when I say others, I mean friends, family, intimate partners, nobody. Because I feel like in this in adulthood, we want so much for everybody, but we can't give to everybody. We can't.
You're spreading yourself thin.
You're spreading yourself thin. And I am definitely, I was about to say a victim. I'm crying. I might be a victim, but I am definitely somebody who spreads herself thin to the point where I ain't got nothing left. Like nothing. I ain't even got nothing for me. You know what I mean? Because on a daily, like I had this conversation earlier. On a daily, I don't just think about me because I can't just think about me. I have to think about me. I have to think about my kids, my family, my friends, because I want everybody to win. I want everybody to be okay. I want everybody to thrive. So it's like my brain, one, I'm already an overthinker, and two, I'm an overthinker with a village. So I'm constantly thinking about my village.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I found myself really giving so much of myself.
You know what you like to say, pouring into more cups.
Pouring into more cups than I had to pour. You know what I mean? Like my cup was empty. And I'm just like
scraping.
You know, pouring what I ain't even got. Trying to borrow from the next cup that I ain't even filled up yet.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it goes unappreciated. Whether it's intentional or unintentional, because you know, unappreciation can be unintentional. But it still hits the same.
Yeah.
It still hits the same. So being someone who used to put everybody else first, I had to like back them up and say, baby, get Brat to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm not okay, how can I expect everybody? Like, I can't be okay for everybody else. I have to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be my full self and pour into cups if I'm not okay.
And you have to be okay with being selfish. And I think a lot of people struggle with that because they feel like, especially if you're a mom, if you're a wife,
or if you got siblings,
and you have a close-knit relationship. For me, it's like with my parents. Like, I feel like I owe them a lot.
Right.
Like, so I'm always thinking in the back of my head, what can I do to make sure that they're okay? Like, over like the Christmas break, like I bought my parents gifts and they weren't expecting it. Right. But I just feel like because even though I am at the age that I am and I live with them, even though they aren't expecting anything from me, I feel like I need to show up in a certain way for them.
Exactly.
And they're like, you don't need to do that. But it's innate in me because they were givers. So I feel like I need to be a giver.
Right.
And I wanted to ask you, how do you deal with the unintentional part of a person not, I guess, I wouldn't say not being grateful, but, not reciprocating, even though it may not be something that they're used to doing? Like, how do you feel with the unintentional part of that? Because the intentional part could be like, it's just blatant disrespect. Like,
right.
But if they're not knowing how to navigate that and it's unintentional, how do you do that? Like, how do you approach that?
So I'm still kind of like navigating that, honestly, because that falls into the category of me like speaking up for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because granted, I ain't no punk bitch.
Right.
But when it comes to certain situations, I just kind of like go into like a little shell.
Yeah.
Not to say I don't like confrontation, not to say, I can't speak up for myself. Just some things I just be like, you know what? I'm not going to touch on it.
It's more trouble than it's worth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's worth more energy. I mean, it's caused me more energy than it's worth. But now I'm just like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Because, again, I'm not going to bring myself down, belittle myself, or put how I feel, what I want
on the back burner
for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Because I know what I deserve. I know what I bring to the table. And I know what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I may not have always spoken those things.
Mm-hmm.
However, this journey has brought me to that, to that point where it's like, oh no, sweetheart, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you deserve. You know exactly what you bring to the table. Don't settle for anything less. Because settling does what? Breeds contentment. And contentment breeds what? Resentment.
Ooh, okay.
That's a good one.
And I just can't, like, again, we're not getting younger.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting older. Life is not promised to any fucking body. I could turn my page tomorrow and baby dead. God forbid. Okay. But it can happen. You know what I mean? You can be here today, going tomorrow.
And I do believe it's on, because I'm that type of person. Like, I will hold things close and be upset that nobody is like asking what's wrong. Like, be vocal. You have a mouth. You have to be vocal.
Do not get fed.
You have to be vocal. People are not mind readers. They have other shit going on in their lives. You're not the center. So you have to take yourself out of thinking somebody is supposed to just read your fucking mind and
speak
and communicate.
Yeah. You have to communicate. The root of every type of relationship, again, family, friends, intimate, it's communication.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rima said, we are not fucking mind readers at all.
Mm-hmm.
Even the mind readers ain't mind readers. Like, the fuck? They're not even mind readers. So you have to communicate how you feel because it's important.
Yeah.
Know you're worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Know what you deserve. Know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, that's okay. Still know what you deserve. Everybody deserves happiness. Everybody deserves honesty, loyalty, good communication. Everybody deserves... Respect is due to a fucking dog. A dog with 4 fucking legs. So why, like, don't ever think that you don't deserve that.
It starts with self.
It definitely starts with self.
But speaking of self, sometimes we are not the kindest to ourselves.
True.
So it's like sometimes at the end of the day, you may be holding in something because you feel like I brought this on myself, or I feel guilty if I don't want to be a burden. Like a lot of people who are strong-minded individuals are like, if I tell this person X, Y, and Z, now they're gonna be like, well, what could you have done? Like, what was your part in it? You get what I'm saying? And you might not want to bring it like, damn, like that kind of wasn't my fault, but am I holding it? Like, what am I doing? And it's kind of like you gotta just let. It's hard. It's easier said than done.
It is.
But you got to release that to be like, listen,
exactly.
I'm struggling right now because nobody's going to really help you unless you help yourself.
Yeah, you have to do the self-work.
You have to do the work.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But just because you did something doesn't mean you deserve what comes after that.
Yeah.
Like, if you did something, accept it, learn from it, grow from it.
Right.
Do better the next time.
And don't sit in it.
Don't sit in it.
Like you said, that's easier said than done.
For sure. I'm definitely a victim of that too.
It's a learning curve.
Guilty of that too.
It's a learning curve.
It's definitely a learning curve. I feel like everybody should definitely kind of just focus on them. Because even if you're a parent, a mother, a father, if you're not good, your children can't be good.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're walking around, sad, depressed, sulking, all of those things, you're not giving your children the full you.
Because you're still a human.
Because you're still human. And it's okay not to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be sad.
It's okay to need a break.
It's okay. It's okay to need all the things. It's okay. Because being a parent is one of the hardest fucking jobs there is out there. And we don't get paid for it. We get paid through love, though. We get paid through love. But it's one of the hardest fucking jobs out there. Especially if you have multiple children. Shout out to the parents that have children, period. But especially the ones that have multiple.
Shout out to my mama.
Like,
sorry, girl.
Baby, I got 2. And I'll be like, bruh, fighting for my life every day. With the one. So it's just like, be gentle to yourselves. Be gentle. Give yourself grace. Because, again, you deserve it. If you need a break, take that fucking break. Because if you don't do it, who gonna give it to you? Who gonna give it to you? Who gonna give it to you?
Come on, with
if you don't show up for yourself,
episode, bitch.
Like, if you don't show up for yourself, who gonna show up for you?
I got a question.
Go ahead, babes.
So,
I love when you say babes. It's so funny.
Perfect.
See, when you say perfect, it's like when I wink. It's
like, I know.
But what's my shit? I'm playing.
I go say
what's your question?
If you know, you know.
I'm flustered. So, how do you know? Or 2 questions.
Okay. Give me one at a time, baby.
I got you.
The Eagles seniors winning.
For sure. Beat my ass.
Fight for my life over here. Fight back. Mink, mink. I'm trying.
I got my glasses on so I can see. So, for the people listening, what are the signs that you know to like, wait, something ain't right? Because sometimes we've been doing something for so long, like we always say on this podcast and on other shows, we don't experience us.
Well, that's like
so until somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, are you good?" Like, I'm cool with saying, "Oh, I'm good."
For me, I'm fine. I'm okay.
No, I'm
too.
not.
It's a Leo thing.
It's like I don't want to go there with you. I know you're asking because I may look a certain way, but bitch, I don't feel like it. So what? I know we're saying like pour into yourself, but some people don't know how to do that. And if you don't have a community around you to say like, "Hey, sis, you cool?"
Right.
Like, you don't really know because you just going through life. Like, everybody has their own POV. So how do you know to be like, "Hey, self, you good?" How do you do that?
Exactly what the fuck you just said. Sometimes I have to like separate myself from. I've been in like crowded rooms, and I'm just like I have to separate myself mentally and be like, "Britt, you good? We need to the bathroom. To the bathroom. Let's go have a moment. Like you have to get to a point with yourself where you can have those conversations. I'm not saying you got to answer back, but where you can have those internal conversations or those mental conversations where you're like, something ain't quite right. This ain't the me that I know me to be. Let me step off. Let me go check myself real quick. And it's okay to be like, all right, how are we feeling? Why are we feeling this way? How do we get out of this? Because one of the hardest things to do is to pull yourself out of a dark place. Maybe after losing my daughter, hardest time of my fucking life. I would not wish that shit on my worst enemy. Like, at all. That was what? I'm going to say 8 months to a year, my mama was like every day, Brittany, Mom. In all respect, let me be. I was in that dark spot by myself. I had to pull myself out of that dark spot. And it took a long time, but I got out of it. And when I did, I was like, oh, okay, it's not so bad up here. It's not so bad. You know, the people up here, they love you. They, you know, they want you to be, they want you to feel better. They want you to be happy. Happiness was a long ways away, but I got there. You know what I mean? So you definitely have to get to a place mentally where you can check in with yourself. Because again, if you're not doing it, who's gonna fucking do it?
Yeah.
You can't depend, even if you do have a village, you can't depend on them to check in with you or on you. You have to check in on you first. You live in your body.
You have to be vulnerable with yourself.
With yourself.
It all stems back to that.
To you. Internally.
Like you keep saying, if I can't be who I am with myself, and listen, call me crazy, I be answering myself back. Me and myself be talking. Okay?
Self was like, Brett said,
and I'm a very self-aware lady. Okay?
Not lady.
It took a little time getting here. Even with a village. It don't matter. Because they not there at a stone's throw. Like
they're not
really
there 24/7. Like you're there with yourself.
You have to be okay with talking to
yourself.
You don't have to answer back. I do, but that's just how
and it's nothing
I deal
wrong
with things.
It,
there's nothing.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. On top of that, I feel like people need to definitely seek like mental help with like therapy. I know in the Black community, therapy is like taboo. So frowned upon, but baby, it works because you have an unbiased individual listening, not listening to fucking respond, listening to comprehend what it is that you're saying, and then give you tools to maneuver and manage day to day. Shout out to Monique, day to day, because baby, some days I be like, I'm going to fuck some shit up. I'm going to fuck everything up.
And Monique probably be like, girl, don't do that.
And I talk to Monique just like I talk to you. And I told her day one, I said, baby, I cuss a lot. And when I'm annoyed and fucking frustrated, I curse even more. She was like, nope, you're good. And I went on a rampage after that. Every other word was probably a curse word. Every other word. But she understood where I was coming from. Monique had the shock face before I said, oh yeah, girl. Yep, that happened. But yeah, get your therapist. And I say a professional therapist because friends can be biased. Family can be biased. You want an unbiased person that does not know you from a can of fucking paint. They're going to get to know you based off of what you tell them. And be open. And don't lie.
Tell them the truth.
Yeah, don't lie. Be open and honest because again, they're unbiased. They don't fucking know you. They're there to listen to you and then give you the tools to manage and maneuver day to day. That's it.
Developing a safe space. An unbiased safe space and a biased safe space. And the biased safe space is a therapist.
Yes.
The unbiased safe place is
you
your
think a
village.
Therapist you think a biased safe space is the...
Wait, who was supposed to be unbiased? Oh,
the therapist is unbiased. I was like, wait, what?
The opposite.
Unbiased safe space is the therapist. The biased safe space is the family and friends.
It's the Eagle Teeny and everything else that I had on top of that. I told y'all I haven't been drinking in a long time.
But baby,
she
went ham today.
Switch that up. Switch that up. Y'all know what the fuck I meant. But yeah.
It's very important, especially in adulthood. It's super important. And don't forget about our kids either because baby, they be experiencing some traumatic things and things that they just shouldn't see. So yeah, set them up for greatness too. You know, get them into the correct, therapies and those things to make sure that they are going to kind of like thrive and just be set up for greatness too.
And don't chastise them for coming to you. They should be able or feel open
to come to
a conversation with you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where a lot of... I'm not a parent, but I see a lot of things I'm friends with. Yeah. And I've had the better side of that. Because I could talk to my parents about certain things. But I see on the flip side that when you come to your parent, they be like you said, they belittle you or they chastise you or they
scold
you for being honest. And then it makes you go and do things that you wouldn't do if you had a safe space to talk to your parent. So just have grace with your children and have grace with yourself.
For sure.
And know that every day is a different challenge.
For sure. Every day you wake up,
parenthood, with adulthood, with family ships, friendships, intimate relationships, non-intimate relationships, like all
the things. Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah. Because your kids, you got to remember that your kids are like kind of growing and learning day to day. And you want them to be the best reflection of you possible and the best reflection of themselves. So yeah, give them grace, love on them, don't scold them. You know, my kids have come to me with some things. Me and their father with some things that other parents were probably like, oh my God, baby, this ain't that.
And you only told us like a little
baby,
portion
this ain't
of
even
it,
that
but...
over here, baby. I am a very open and honest mama. Their father is very open and honest. And we are co-parenting like none other. Because we're like this, personally, and co-parently. Co-parently.
Love the words.
Yeah, love the words. Is that a word?
No, but it's
we'll
okay.
Put that in a Rolodex.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
We'll tuck that.
Words are just letters just put together and
made up.
Not us all. We've been together
for sure.
I love it though.
I never thought of my own.
I love nothing.
We're like Siamese.
Not Siamese.
Trimese. Threesomes.
Okay. That's a word. Rolodex.
Thruplish.
What was it?
Thruplish.
I'm already in a thruple.
You in too, bitch. What the fuck you mean?
Okay.
Fuck you mean?
I got me a 4-piece.
Ooh,
a
no,
4 for 4.
Almost said something on the microphone, and that was not for the people. No, ma'am. It's the teeny.
It's the teeny. But I say all of this to say,
I'm sorry.
that teeny. I got one more video, and this is just going to sum up the entire kind of like convo we had today. And we're going to play it.
Beautiful job, by the way.
Hello.
Thank y'all.
No one ever thought about me. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm thinking about me. Frustrating that almost my entire life of men, they all have to realize how great I am after they've showed me how terrible they can be.
Is this Khloe Kardashian?
How great they were to begin with. So why can't someone see how great I am to begin with?
So shout out to Khloe, because that, if y'all can see the video, you will see like the pain and the just like frustration,
the hurt. Yeah.
The hurt. I said all of this episode to say, know your worth. Because a lot of times we, like I said, belittle ourselves and just kind of put us on the back burner and put others on the front burners, and that's not okay. You have to prioritize you, because if there is no you, what the fuck is everybody else going to do? What is everybody else going to do? So whether you're a parent, a wife, a husband, a daughter, a son, a sister, a brother, auntie, uncle, whatever it is, you have to prioritize you. Stop allowing yourself to put others first when you should always be first. And as a parent, I know it sounds crazy to put yourself first, but you have to. Because again, if you're not good, your children can't be good. Your friends can't, like, you cannot pour into other people if your cup is empty. And as hard as it may be, you have to fill your cup. Don't depend on others to fill your cup. Fill that shit for yourself. And when you're ready to pour, go ahead and pour. But pour sparingly. Thank you. Sparingly. Don't just, no.
Don't be dumping.
Get you a little dropper. Boop, boop.
Like y'all be doing your mimosas.
Okay, well, like we drop that orange juice in the mimosas. Get you a little dropper or a little spray bottle. That's it. Because you can't, like, again, we only get one life to live, so we have to make the best of it. And a part of making the best of it is making sure that you're good internally, physically, mentally, emotionally, all the things.
All the leads.
All the leads is crazy. But I'm dead ass. All the leads. Male, female, everything in between. It's no like, because no. Everybody. Put yourself first and know your worth and don't settle for less. Because the moment you do, 9 out of 10 times you're going to regret it. But I'm going to give y'all a cute little Brat fact. I hope I didn't take y'all too far. Baby, this is episode 25. I wanted to go out with a banger. And baby, best believe I'm coming back with fire. But today's Brat fact, Brat 702. If someone's going to lead you down a dark alley, make sure they hold your hand and never let it go. And I say this because if they lead you down a dark alley and they do not hold your hand, they leave room for you to fall, scrape your knee, break a limb, get lost. And sometimes you can get lost and never find your way back. But if that person holds your hand, you'll never get lost. You're not going to fall. You're not going to break a limb. You're not going to scrape your knee because they're guiding you. They're leading you. And leading does not mean you're a follower. Leading means that allowing somebody to lead just means that you trust that person enough to allow them to lead you. Mm-hmm. Holding your hand is not a crutch. That's trust. Going handheld is stupidity. Okay. That's not trust. That's stupidity. Don't be stupid, but trust. Take their hand and go. If they're not willing to hold your hand, do not go. Let them go. And that was a Brat fact. But as always, thank y'all. I cannot thank y'all enough for tuning in to another episode of If You Know You Know, the podcast, for supporting me through all 25 episodes. Woo! I cannot believe it's been 25 fucking episodes.
6 months, bitch.
6 months. 25 episodes. I don't even know how many guests I had. But again, shout out to all the guests that I had. Again, I am currently looking for new guests. The pod will be back in March. If you want to be on the pod, please DM. I will be putting up a post about it. So if you see the post, comment. If you miss the post, DM. I'm building my guest schedule for March and April. Maybe I'm getting ahead of the game. March and April. But again, thank y'all. I cannot thank y'all enough for all the love and support, the calls, the text messages, the reposts, the comments. I love y'all for that. And I will see y'all on season 2, episode 1. Because if you didn't know,
now you know.